Hi, welcome to 21 Next. This is Elise Person with CBS 21 News. We have a ton to cover tonight. We're going to be talking a local school district in a big budget deficit, as well as breaking news out of New York City, a county or fire in Perry County, as well as daylight saving time. Should we keep it? Should we not? We're going to get to all of that, but we want to start with Maxine Rose, who is in Elizabethtown tonight, talking about a local school district who is facing some big money problems. If you would, Maxine, tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, hey Lee. So we're here outside of the Elizabethtown, area school district. Um, Definitely had some issues with some finances in the past, but now they're looking at, a nearly $1 million deficit. As you can see there, it could leave 9 jobs open. They're also proposing a 2% tax increase for, people in the district here, homeowners around here. Um, but even with that 2% increase, what we're seeing is that, that they're still going to have to do cuts. But tonight I spoke to some people about kind of those decisions that are, being made right now, those proposals that are being talked about. Um, and obviously nobody wants to see a tax increase. Who does? But when it comes to something like this, it's a matter of, okay, is it 2.5% increase plus a bunch of cuts, like, those 9 vacant positions for next year, or, not investing in new library books, or, whatever it may be, those supplies for students? Um, or is it a 4.75% increase, less cuts, right? And that's kind of the back and forth between many in this area, what they're talking about here, and what's being decided at board meetings.
Right. So, I mean, let's talk about the impact on students as well. I mean, I
Yeah,
see this could leave 9 jobs open. I mean, how could this impact, our students' education?
sure. Yeah. I mean, think about it. Things like one-on-one, lessons with kids to give them the proper resources, the proper time that they need to learn. Different resources too. I mean, they're even looking at field trips, funding for some field trips. Um, and these are all really important things for these kids. And many of these parents know that and obviously want the best for those kids. Um, and, in the past, they've said this is a really great school district. There's a lot of pride here. And it's unfortunate that, what they're claiming is, that mismanagement is happening, they say. The district has come back saying, we're just really in this because of operational costs and how it increase every single year. But, obviously, this is something a lot bigger than just looking at the operational costs. That's what the parents are saying. This is about staying consistent over all these years and giving the students exactly what they deserve.
Right. Well, I definitely look forward to your reporting tonight at 10 and
Yes,
11, hearing directly maybe from some of those parents, learning a little bit more
exactly.
about what the school district has to say. Thank you so much for joining us, Maxine. I look forward to seeing you tonight on air.
Yes, thank you for having me.
Of course. We now want to move over to breaking news that came out of New York City today. Tragic breaking news: a helicopter crashing into the Hudson River, leaving 6 people dead, including the pilot, 2 adults, and 3 children. The NYPD confirmed the crash. It was right on the West Side Highway. There was, some traffic stopped because of it. The New York City Mayor Eric Adams held a press conference this evening. That is where he confirmed the 3 children and 3 adults that had died. We do know a little bit about, those individuals. It was a family that were tourists visiting the city from Spain. So, I mean, definitely, your heart goes out to this family, visiting New York City. You can see this video on your screen is crews working to get out and, get to the crashed plane. the plane plummeted right into the river right right before 3 o'clock today. So this is still a very ongoing investigation. The FAA will be looking into this as well as the NTSB. So this is still ongoing. We do know, again, 6 people dead. That family from Spain, tourists visiting New York City. Still a lot to come there. And then we are now bringing it back home to Central PA to Perry County, where one person died in a house fire last night. We do know now that in that fire, one person died, and it was, a daughter who went, trying to save her mother. So the mother survived. She was airlifted to the hospital. But firefighters said when they arrived to the scene, the home was completely in flames shooting through the roof even. So again, the Landisburg Fire volunteer fire company confirming to us that it was a mother and a daughter. The daughter died after re-entering the home to save her dog. The mother is at the Lehigh Valley Hospital. We do not know the name of the daughter just yet, but the Pennsylvania State Police Fire Marshal and the Newport Crime Unit, they're teaming together to investigate this fire. So you can see it right there on your screen, the aftermath of the fire. But even, the fact firefighters are saying the house was completely engulfed, flames shooting off the top, you could definitely just, picture the severity of that fire. And beginning to wrap things up, let's talk about daylight saving time. So that was a big discussion in Washington today. Lawmakers going back and forth on whether we should or should not keep it. They gave some, background as to why some are arguing to get rid of it, citing health concerns, saying the economy even tanks during the time of daylight savings. There's an increase in car accidents when we flip the, time forward and back. So it's definitely a talking point. I myself have even done stories here in Pennsylvania at the State House where some lawmakers are looking to get rid of it there. So it's definitely been a talking point. It's something nobody around that time seems to like it, but it's something that continues to, remain steadfast. So we'll see if anything, gets moving there. A poll found most Americans want to stop switching the clocks twice a year. This poll says 54% of Americans are ready to do away with it, but 48 want standard time year round, 24 would prefer the permanent daylight savings time, and 19% would stick to the current system. We're about to jump out to him now to talk a little bit about weather, but Tom Russell said, what if we just, keep it 30 minutes, almost meet it in the middle, 30 minutes, daylight saving. And he told me today, I've been saying it wrong my entire life. I always say daylight savings.
No S.
Daylight saving.
Yep. You're saving daylight. No S. But you're right. So why not split the middle? Okay. We just do the half hour and then we just keep it that way. And we don't have any change. It seems like we make this a lot harder than it has to be. And year after year, every time, or twice a year, people have this argument. So I say we do away with it and move on. But let's talk about weather. It's just ugly. I'm sorry, Elise. I know you wanted nicer weather than this, but the rain showers are here. The difference tomorrow is the winds will pick up as we get into the afternoon. So now it's not only wet, but it's windy. It's chilly. We're only in the 40s the next 2 days. And I think the heaviest rain comes later in the day tomorrow night, and the first part of Saturday. So it's been fairly light. I think we have a good shot at some heavier rain, excuse me, which means maybe another inch and a half. But we'll fortunately spread that out over Saturday. By Saturday night, we're drying out. So Sunday is improving. Still a bit windy. You see in the mid-50s there. It does look a little warmer next week, but some of the new information coming in about Easter weekend is not so great.
What?
I'm just saying.
Easter's not looking, the weather's looking bad.
And now look for Easter weekend. It is warmer next week, but around Easter weekend, we kind of have another system similar to this trying to get in here. I'm just the messenger, Elise.
I know. I can't be mad at you, but my favorite holiday activity is this is like, so I don't know if maybe niche. Me and my family always play Knockout in the driveway.
Oh.
So I was so excited for an Easter game of Knockout.
We'll keep our fingers crossed. It's still early, obviously, but some of the new model information wants to cool us down again late next week. So we shall see.
But you know what? I can predict 100% me raining on my family.
Oh my gosh, look at you. Wow. You're truly
like
in the
that one?
holiday spirit, I see.
Yes.
Very nice.
Okay, well, thank you so
See ya.
much, Tom. That is, our CBS News 21 next. Thanks so much for tuning in. We appreciate it. You can join us on air at 10 and 11. Have a good night.